right, guys, we are live and happy 4th of July. And yep, Mark cannot make it tonight. Mark could not be here. So, you knows, bro, YKB has stepped in so graciously to help me co host. How's it
No
going?
problem. Good to see you.
Good to see you. So, we
Hands
usually start
off.
off with what we're drinking. I have poured myself a glass here of J. Rieger's Kansas City whiskey. And when we get into the samples here in a little bit, I'll make an announcement about that. You can swap either one of the samples I'd picked if you want a sample of this J. Rieger's, and it is unique and it tastes really really good, but it does contain 1% Oloroso sherry in it. So it's their bottled and bond bourbon, their rye, and 1% Oloroso sherry. Um, so it's really good. But before we get into that, I'm not expecting a huge crowd tonight, but hey, whoever shows up, we're gonna have a show here. What are we doing? We're giving stuff away. That's what we always do. Um, but Mom said bourbon cream down there. um, the uh, yes, sir. The what the hell was I saying? Oh yeah, the hashtags. We got to get into the hashtags. So let me play that video right quick, and we'll start doing entries here. A bit help if I hit the right. That's right. We are going to talk about 4th of July, Independence Day cocktails. These are a top 10 list of things that people like to make and drink around this time. I know it's a little late now because it is 4th of July. It's almost over. But, we still have the weekend coming up. But let's get into the first one here. It is a Hugo Spritz. I am including Cheers, Working Blue. What's up, Nikki? Um, yep. Urban Kitty here. John Krantz, Whiskey Nature. Hey, Deland. Lori's here. Uh, but I am putting up and I got you, Kathy. I am putting up the ingredients and the recipes for it. So if you want to grab a screenshot, go right on ahead while I write this down. Or you can just look it up online.
Yeah.
All right. So we'll take that down. And I am also going to post it to the chat. Because if it lands on my YouTube one, it goes to Lori because she is visually impaired and it's hard for her to put these hashtags in. But if it lands on the Facebook one, it doubles the entry for the next person. So that's how that goes.
Good luck,
All
guys.
right. So we got all that announcement out of the way. So what are you sipping on there, YKB?
My, I've got on a special chalice, but it is not what's in it. That's my Stella glass and
Awesome.
chalice. I like that glass. It's quite fancy. But it's just a typical Grolsch for tonight.
Grolsch. Okay, so I was wondering what you bastardized that Stella glass with.
I don't drink Stella anymore. I used to drink it, but I don't like it now. I don't favour it. It's too much like water. It's like having sex in a canoe. It's fucking close to
Yeah,
water.
yeah, yep. Fucking close to water. Yep.
Can't hear me.
I like it every once in a while. I mean, I think it has like Stella has I don't like it all the time, but it has a good creamy flavor to it. It's real light. But my only problem is in the states they only sell it like you're not getting 12 ounces of beer in a can. You're only getting like 11 point something ounces, like 11.2 or something like that.
And here's where the glasses come in that I don't have. I'm like an old man here trying to read. This is 3.4 and it's 440 millilitres,
Yeah,
which is
yeah, because they can it, bottle it in milliliters and not. Now, one thing, don't ever try to get a Stella at an airport. I can tell you that. That's
no,
20 something dollars for one glass.
no, definitely not. I grudge paying £3.50 in the pub along there for a pint.
Hmm.
I would love to sit in a bar and have a drink, but not for £3.50 a pint.
Yeah,
It's probably more than that now. Probably close to a
probably.
fiver.
I know they have the Stella bars, and that's all they serve there is Stella, and they have them in all the major airports around the United States, at least I know. And I used to stop and go there every time just to have one. Um, but yeah, it's I mean it's a and they fill it up. I mean it's the big Stella glass, and they do fill it up. But you know you have to tip. What's up, Cody O? And by the time you tip, it's $26, $27.
No, I don't see that. But the only reason I got into Stella was because it was on deals.
Yep.
Like what Red Stripe was there. It was on for £5 odd for 5 cans, £4.40. So that's why I would go for that. I could go for a more dearer beer, but it would cost you £7-8 for 4. But I'm not that much of a connoisseur.
Yeah, you're right.
But I like this. So this is nice. It's gross. It's not too strong.
No, no, and that's that was a Pilsner.
Yep, that's what
Yep.
it says. Yeah. See the 5.5s. I think it's just too strong for me because it takes 2, and I've had enough. I like the taste. I could drink it all night, but it's just too. I get drunk pretty quick on 2 of them.
Yeah, this one's only 46%.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I'm also not going to drink 12 ounces of it either,
No.
or a pint.
No. I drink whiskey at a different rate. Obviously, it's more enjoyable to drink whiskey. The last one I had. It was a single malt, Glen Moray.
Mm-hmm.
That was nice. I enjoyed that. Nothing special, but it was nice.
My favorite, and I know it's a Highland Scotch. I like the Dalmore 12.
Mm-hmm.
And, I've seen the Dalmore 15 in the liquor store here, but I didn't get one because it was considerably more expensive. I pay about $70 for that Highland 12, and I think it was closer to $100 for that 15. And I didn't want to know what it tasted like because I the Dalmore 12. And so I was like, I'll just leave it at that. I don't want to ruin a good thing. But I am going ahead and play this or not the hashtag, but the sample video. And then I'll tell you how to get in to win for that. So 2 barrel proofs, and I threw in a Rebecca Creek because Mark and I are always talking about Rebecca Creek and how unique it is. But if you can swap any one of those you want, if you would like a sample of the J. Rieger Kansas City whiskey, because this is an official classification of whiskey. Now, on the books here in the States, they have it registered. So it is Kansas City whiskey. And a lot of them make it, but I think they make it the best. So if you want a sample of that, it is unique. And so is Rebecca Creek. And if you already have a Larceny A124, well, swap it with something else. But that's the giveaway. In order to get in for those, it's super chats, super stickers only. But you get 2 entries per every $1 we'll spend at the end of the show. You also get those same 2 entries toward the halfway mark giveaway, which is a $90 bottle of Still Austin. It's a Nancy Fraley pick because she comes around to Still Austin and picks barrels. And so it's a barrel proof rye. And then the next drawing for that is July 25th. So it's coming up. We only have a few weeks on that one. Cody O, I got you. And then you also get the same 2 entries to the regular quarterly drawing, which is the 24 note nosing kit, 3 bourbons, a whiskey glass, laser engraved, and a bamboo topper. That's also, I can put whatever you want on that bamboo topper.
It's some setup. It's what a package.
And yeah. That was okay. Got it, Kathy. All right. So that's what we're giving away tonight, and I'll make that announcement again a little bit later. But right now, we got a few more minutes. All right, Taylor Boone, I got you. If you haven't done so, please put in that hashtag for a chance to get 4 entries to the quarterly drawing.
The fling.
Get that W tonight. All right.
Cheers.
I wasn't expecting over 20 people, but we've got, I see 21 on the eyeball up there. I was thinking that, well, maybe, it's not quite dark outside yet. People may want to go out there later and fire off some crackers and rockets or whatever, but it's raining outside now here.
Mm-hmm.
Or it's going to start later, I think. No, it's not quite raining yet. Shoe man foo, man. Bill, man, what's going on? Haven't seen you in here in a while.
I tried to do a background to fit in, but it's really affecting my camera. So I went.
Oh, don't worry about it. Yeah. There you go. Hey, don't show up my bar, man.
Keep that away. Oh, if only that bar would last about a week if it was in my house.
Yeah.
Have a few phone calls, get some help.
Well, I tell you, I keep whiskey over there, and whatever's over there is fair game. And over here, special occasion only, or when I'm doing the show or whatnot. If I do a bourbon tasting, yeah, I'll pick stuff off the shelf. And if I have guests over, of course, I'm very gracious with my guests, and I'm like, it's an open bar, except for these 3. Don't touch those because they don't make them anymore, and I can't get it anymore, and I only have about 2 ounces left. So,
yep, quite right.
Don't touch my 2006 up there. Now, I used to have an old Four Roses up there on the shelf I got from someone that was a very special gift. But we got a little tipsy and ended up polishing it off. So that's what happens. You lower your inhibitions and you're like, what's it here for if not to enjoy? And then, the next day I'm like, why did I drink it all?
It was either you or the Angels were getting it.
Mm-hmm. Well, and you need to downsize your bottles. Whiskey doesn't go bad, but it can lose punch. It can lose the ethanol. It can lose the potency. So downsize your bottles. Don't leave it almost empty up there forever.
Yeah.
Oh, I know, folks. All right, I got you. Happy Independence Day.
Excuse me. Happy Independence Day. Yeah, good on yous. Yep, we've got an election today. Not to go into politics, but in the morning we should find out who's going to screw the country up this.
Oh yeah,
this term.
Oh yeah, I heard something about that on. I accidentally kept up with your politics.
Yeah.
I got, for whatever reason, I need to log into the appropriate profile on my phone to my Android Auto. For some reason, my phone took an update and it defaulted back to a different profile, and it gave me Google News, and it was Reuters. Or the Reuters,
Routers, I think.
Yeah.
REU.
Yeah, REUTER. Yeah. And I was listening to the different parties and all their, and they were talking about Brexit, and they were talking about this and that, and they were talking about the Conservative Party and this and that and the other. And I was like, wow, I accidentally stumbled onto something here.
A load of bullshit.
My ears are bleeding.
They speak a different language when they get it going. Yeah. We'll find out tomorrow. That's what I'm looking for. See what see what price the beer's going to be this next couple of years.
Oh yeah, Kathy. I'll make sure. But I was going to say there were some guys that have channels, And what they do is they put like they mark the bottle like real subtle, but they know which bottles have colored water and which have actual whiskey in them. So, but what they do is when the bottle gets about halfway down, they will pour it up into, or when there's only about 6 ounces left, they'll pour it into 6 ounce, like hip flask type
Yeah.
things,
Yeah.
and put it away and refill the bottle up to that point with like colored water.
Yeah.
And I don't do that because I don't want people coming over and accidentally pouring water,
Drink. Yeah.
you know.
Drinking coloured water.
Yeah, water's against the rules when we're drinking whiskey. No, I'm kidding. But no, I just don't want them to, go through that or whatever.
Yeah, you're quite right. It's either a bottle of whiskey or it's not. I would fill it with sand, coloured sand. Then that way you're not going to accidentally pour
Right.
a glass of
It's like,
sand.
oh, your whiskey turned to dirt, man. And I was like, "Nah."
An old one.
Yeah, it's like honey turns to sugar.
I think we had a good gracer when we stopped going to school. We played truant, right? Right, played truant, and we went and stayed in this house. And his mother worked in Chivas, Regal,
Hmm.
so she had loads of bottles of whiskey in cabinets, and they were getting shorter and shorter and refilled with water as
Oh,
the years went on. And I wasn't there when they found that, but they must have one day.
oh yeah, Mark, man. No worries, dude. I hope you're having fun. And no, we got it under control here. We're gonna keep pressing on. But yeah, have fun hanging out and get drink a few for me and eat a burger.
Yep, careful with the fireworks.
Yeah, dogs went nuts out there. I heard a little rain. They keep calling for rain. I'm gonna smoke a Boston butt tomorrow on the grill, and it's the rain's supposed to stop tonight in the wee hours of the morning, and it's supposed to be clear until about 5 o'clock tomorrow evening. So I should be good to get up and get my smoker going, and because it's only going to be out there about 4.5 5 hours on the smoker, and then you're supposed to put apple juice in there with it and wrap it, with tinfoil and everything. And I just don't see wasting my pellets, to continue to, because all I'm smoking is tinfoil at that point. So I bring it in and put it in the regular oven at like
Mm-hmm.
220
Yep,
and let it keep going.
it's quite a job. I've heard. I've seen it getting done in a small scale, smokers,
Yeah.
but I understand the fuel. The fuel.
It's not bad. I mean, the hardest part is the prep. I mean, that's really it. Um, I took the it's a pork shoulder. They call it a butt, but it's a pork shoulder. It has a shoulder blade in it, the bone in,
Mm-hmm.
and I took an I have a meat church honey hog dry seasoning I put on it
Mm-hmm.
and coat it really well and all sides and let it sit there and sweat. And what I have is I have it with the seasonings already on the outside of it and it's in the refrigerator in a pan covered with tinfoil. But I'm going to put it directly on the grill rack because I want, 360-degree smoke on it. And then once it comes out of there, I'll put it back into the pan and cover it and then finish baking it. So,
Yeah, sounds good.
yeah, that honey hog is really good. You can get it, at least around here, we can get Meat Church honey hog off of Amazon for about $15. So, and it's worth it. It's a big
Mm-hmm.
thing of it. I used about not even a third of it, probably about a fourth of it. So you can do 4 or 5 good, uh, Boston butts out of a container if you season it appropriately. All right, I got to pour a little more,
Frog on.
and I have a whole other bottle of this. But I'm not going to drink all this one. But I just opened this one. This is a brand new cork pop on this, and then I have one that Rigger Wonka sent me, and it is a Sam Houston. and he's got the nice little stopper
Gross.
top bottles here.
Yes. That'd be gross top.
What's that?
It's like a gross top.
Oh yeah, like a gross bottle top. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Mm. All right. Did we miss a spin? We sure did. My alarm
We've
didn't
not
go off.
we've not done Hugo.
Oh,
No.
goody. Well, it's time to do that. We have to
Thanks,
spin,
Kathy.
and then we have to catch back up again.
Kathy's
All
falling
right.
asleep.
Here we go. Good luck, everybody. All 19 that put in the Hugo. Boom. Oh, look, you won.
It's rigged. Say it, everyone.
Yeah. All right. Well, you're in there on that first one, so we will stop sharing and set up the next one. Yeah, we have plenty of time. We can catch back up on this. I just wonder why my alarm went off right before the show. I have a 3-minute warning before I have to start, and that worked. All right, so here's the next one. It is Army Navy. Army and Navy is what it's called. Has London dry gin, lemon juice, bunch of stuff in there, and there's oh, it's grapefruit. Okay, so bitters and garnished with grapefruit. Okay, all righty.
That was
Well,
nice.
it looks like it almost looks like an orange sherbet type thing, but it won't taste like that for sure.
Well thick. Like an eggnog or something, or a
Yeah, something. Let me look up something right quick. Ah, that's what it is. It's that orgeat syrup. Roasted almonds. Oh, so it's an almond colored, like a orangey
sorry.
colored syrup that's thick. That's what's giving it that thickness.
Yeah, like an orange mousse.
Well, it's almond, but it's
Almond.
yeah. Hmm. Man, yeah, we'll spin this one here real shortly. So hurry, hurry, hurry! Get those hashtag ARNA in there.
I need to
I
grab
think
another
I
beer.
pasted it. Oh yeah, I did. Okay,
Give
I had
it
to
a
make sure.
second.
Sometimes I mess up, and I don't get Lori's entry in there.
When you spin that next time, I'll dive through and grab another beer
Okay. Yep.
when you
Oh
start
yeah, you can
spinning.
go anytime you need to. I can carry. I can carry. It's just at 8 o'clock. That's when I need you here because I have to write down all the put me ins.
Look, see. Oh, look who I've got up is my picture.
Oh look, Kathy Bates.
What the fuck? Excuse me. Just don't give a fuck. I'll put something else up that's more fitting while I'm gone.
Yeah, Isaiah. The not an at sign. It's a hashtag. Got to be a hashtag. But yeah, let me. We're gonna spin this. Hopefully, I'm gonna check my phone here. Hopefully, that alarm goes off. It's 7:09 right now. No, I don't want to turn those off. I want to leave them on. Hurry up! I want to hear the alarm go off. Gosh, when it's 7:09 and I'm waiting on it to go to 8 or 7:10. That's the longest 1 minute. I guess if I knew like the world was about to end, I would just count the seconds. I guess makes it last longer. Hurry up. Oh, there it is. All right. So I had a thing up that came up and it said, do I want to turn off these alarms? And I didn't swipe it away. And I think that was what was messing with the alarm. So let me go ahead and present this screen and we will get this next one. This is worth 5 entries to the quarterly drawing. Good luck, everybody. Same number of entries as last time. Boom. Okay, now that is a +5 for you, but that doesn't take anything away because we're going to draw again. Because we have a unique winner every time. It is just loving you, man. Taylor Boone.
Oh,
There we go.
well done, Taylor Boone. Congratulations.
And I will set the next one up, which will be worth 6. Yeah, this thing's slow sometimes. Okay, this is play on words for this one, and it is nothing like a Long Island. This is called Liberty, and I just put LT. It actually has tea bags. I mean, it actually uses tea. 4 cups of lemonade. Well, it doesn't look like it has 4 cups of lemonade. Anyway, basil, half a cup of bourbon, but it makes a bunch. Honey liqueur. That actually sounds really freaking good.
With the lemon in it as well.
Yeah. That actually sounds really good. Yeah, I was going to look for the step of how to get the stir the basil and crush with a spoon until fragrant. So if you have a muddler, you can just muddle it in the bottom or whatever. But they have it floating around in there. That actually sounds pretty darn good, though.
It looks better than the last champagne glass.
Yeah. It looks like something that would be dangerous. Drink about 7 of those in the heat and be like, I need to go to the bathroom.
It's really refreshing, these. Can I get another one?
Yeah, I end up face down in and normally when we hang out, we have a fenced in backyard and we have the chain link running around. The dogs can go in and out. So they're pretty good about not going right in front, of in that party area. They'll go off to the corner or behind the shed or somewhere else to do their business, but I wouldn't count on it all the time. Don't end up face first in a dog missile.
Yeah. Not nice.
Whiskey knows what's going on. William Hall. Man, it's a lot bigger turnout than I thought. I'm going to go ahead and play the samples one more time, and I think everybody here knows how this goes, but there is a caveat. That Larceny is a barrel proof. I was supposed to put BP behind it, but it is an A124. If you already have that, no problem. We can swap it out. I'm actually sipping on J. Rieger's Kansas City whiskey. Very good, very unique. So if you want to swap something for that, if you already have the Booker's, if you already have the Larceny, or if you've already had a sample of the Rebecca's Creek or whatever, let me know. We can change things around. I actually have the J. Rieger's Kansas City whiskey and also their bottled and bond bourbon down here. It's very good as well. So those are super chat, super sticker only, but you get 2 entries for every $1. You also get 2 entries to the halfway mark giveaway. Even if you don't win the samples tonight, you'll still be entered for that, which is a $90 bottle of Still Austin Nancy Fraley pick. And you also get those same 2 entries to the regular quarterly drawing. So you get triple chances there.
Get in there, peeps. Get in there.
But with that, we will get back to it. We got a few more minutes. I know we're on hashtag LTEA right now, and that's going to be worth 6 entries to the quarterly drawing if it lands on you.
Which it probably will again. That'll be 3.
Probably going to land on YKB, and then he'll end up with all kind of entries. Now, Mark, a lot of times what Mark does is it'll land on Mark, and he'll say, give those to, because he's paying attention to the chat, like, people aren't winning. And he'll say, give those to Gawani, or give those to Tater Dom, or give those, that type of stuff. Fulton Mraz. And John Kranz, I got you there. And I keep all
Fulton. Hope your wrist's okay. Hope you're getting better soon. Sorry.
Oh, Rigger's in the house. Oh, Rigger, I got another one of your samples up here. This is the Sam Houston.
Big Daddy 8.
So I'm gonna sip on it here in a little while. Right now, I'm on this Kansas City whiskey. Yeah, that Rebecca Creek is freaking good. Shockingly good.
Big Daddy H in the house.
Oh yeah. Oh, I have to show this too. Hang on one second.
I've got something to show you later as well.
So we were over on Kathy's with you and Kathy, and y'all were doing a giveaway, and it was stuff that I owed Kathy, and she's like, you know what, I'm gonna give it away over here. And Big Daddy H won the a topper. Well, somebody else had won something. They just wanted a glass and said somebody else can have the topper or whatever it was. But he got this.
Oh, Razorback.
Yeah, Big Daddy H right there. And that's laser engraved on a bamboo topper. So that's his right there. For Kathy. Oh, wow, Kathy. All righty. Let me try to turn this into that. Kathy messing up my feng shui over here, but mess it up all you want to. And it keeps the channel rolling. So yeah, and we give a lot of stuff away. So we try to break even at least. That's what we try to do.
It's really cool. I love it.
Oh man. So we are at 718. I am going to go ahead and spin this thing before we get to the 719. If I can keep up with it, I like to spin a minute or two before my alarm goes off. So we are going to share. That's that last resort thing when the alarm goes off. Good luck, all 24 that are in there. And if you weren't here earlier and you didn't hear me say it, happy 4th of July, happy Independence Day, Cody O.
Cody O, well done.
All right, at least it didn't. Well, I mean, I'm not trying to take away any of your entries, but it didn't land on you this time.
I don't know. It was strange.
All right. But if it lands on you, you do get the entries. I do a plus, and then we spin again. So no harm, no foul.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So we are now on an Americano. And I just put AMER down there for the hashtag, but this is 1.5 ounces of Campari, 1.5 ounces of sweet vermouth. That's a lot of sweet vermouth. Well, at least it's sweet, not dry. Okay. Soda water chilled to top, garnished with an orange twist. That's pretty much it. So it's Campari and sweet vermouth and soda water.
Looks good.
Okay. So there we go. I mean, it looks refreshing, but I don't really, I mean, I've had like, with a really good gin, I've had vermouth, in a martini, the dry vermouth. And I have a sweet vermouth up there, but it's a red vermouth, and maybe that's it. Good, the alarm worked. Okay, so they seem to be working again.
Excuse me. I've most nearly
Oh.
tasted vermouth, but
Well,
it's
I
in a
think a Manhattan has red, like a red, sweet red vermouth in it, and I it's okay. I don't like screwing up whiskey
yeah.
like that.
I've tasted a really dry gin, and it must have had it in it. It was too dry. Like,
Hmm. Have you ever had those waters that they have no sugar in them at all? They really have no flavor. It just tastes like water, but they smell like peach or strawberries or something.
yeah,
I hate those things. Just don't even put the
there's no
aroma
point.
in it.
Yeah, well, that's what the air up is now. You've heard of the air up?
Yeah.
It's a bottle that's got a dispenser in the nozzle that scoots a certain
Oh
amount
yeah,
of.
yeah, yeah. With the put some. I hate fizzy water unless it's got flavor to it.
No, it's not carbonated. It just sends
Oh,
a
it's not.
smell. It's like a smell bud, like a wee
Oh,
capsule.
okay.
Pew. It's. I don't believe it. It's still water.
Oh, yeah. I'd rather just drink water. Actually.
I enjoy it. YKB audio is almost non-existent. Why is that?
It's a little. It's coming in a little quiet. Yeah.
The audio is I'm up full as well.
Let's see here. Let me look at your mic. It's all the way up.
Mm-hmm.
Let me turn on echo cancellation. And all right. So say something.
Hello, hello. Good evening.
Now say something again.
Good evening. Good evening. Hello.
I think that's coming in better. I hit automatically adjust mic volume.
What if I do that on and off? Maybe since you've went live, my audio's went since the earplug on and off. If you give me a second, just to excuse the noise if it makes any. Right. Hello.
Yeah, no, it's coming in better
Sounds good.
now.
Right.
Yeah, you're we can hear you now. Yeah, I hit echo cancellation and automatically adjust mic volume.
Right.
Mm. But that's why I got this big floaty mic here on this swing arm because I went back and listened to some of the stuff and I was coming in kind of muffled and it just didn't sound very good. So I decided to change the mics up and get it closer to my mouth and
Mm-hmm.
all that. So
The one thing I would like to have is this off my head. This is just a fuck. It's so annoying. If you think of the 6 hour streams I've done,
yeah,
the gentle press becomes like a vice grip after the
yeah.
12 hours. Like,
But the only way around it is just to get a mic and you know have it there, and then you can because with echo cancellation, nothing. There's no feedback.
no,
You know, so
I'll do it one day. Get there.
yeah, this little setup I bought. This swing arm thing. It had a kit thing for this blue snowball mic, and so it had the larger plug, but it didn't quite fit it, and so they put the plumber's tape in there, the white non-sticky stuff, and they said wrap around it and then screw it in. I was like, oh geez, but it was only $20, so I was like, whatever. And the arm works good.
Perfect.
It stays right where you put it. So
I say if I get my shed more secure, it's the water, the roof I need to fix more than anything. Once it's watertight, I'll put electricity into it, and then it'll snowball for there. Especially
oh
if
yeah,
it's water, you know.
it's got to be watertight to have electricity. Yeah, so you don't want to submerge your hair dryer in the bathtub. All right, here we go. Sam Houston. Let's give this a little taste. Some of it. I can hear the fireworks. It rained for, I could hear it raining just a little bit outside, and then it stopped again.
I think our weather's pretty settled, mild right now. I don't know what temperature it is.
Well, it's been getting up into the 90s here, right around just below 100. And I haven't mowed my grass in almost 3 weeks because it stunted the grass.
Yeah.
It's just been really dry, and now it's going to rain. So next weekend, not this one because it's supposed to be raining, but next weekend I'm going to have to mow. Because
a jungle.
Oh yeah, it's going to boom. It's usually mild. It's mild and wet weather around here in North Carolina, but this is just a freak heat thing going on.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow, that is good.
I think we're going to get a late summer here into the autumn. Same way as it was a late summer starting. It's raining here. My weatherman didn't tell me it was going to get wet here. Don't sack your weatherman. Maybe he's busy.
Yeah, that's a big fat guess. 102. I know. I lived in Texas for 18 years. We actually lived in Texas during that record-setting triple digit for so many days, and it got up. And I swear to you, I saw, and it was not heat index. We saw 118, 121, and then it would go back down to like 108, for a few days, and then come back up into the teens. And that was miserable. You could walk outside, and it felt like something was pushing down on you from above. It felt like the air was just heavy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I forgot about that. I gotta play something. And if Marty is still here, I know Marty's in. I haven't heard back. I know Whiskey Uncensored said that he was interested, but I believe that's Ben, and I believe he has had some crap going on. But we are putting together a whiskey challenge, and it's going to start off. I'll tell you more about it. The whiskey challenge is going to start off with a questionnaire that goes out. So anyone who wants it. And it's going to go through. And the reason for it is if you don't have an extensive knowledge of whiskey, it encourages you to go Google stuff, learn a little more, but you fill out answers to, what does this mean? What does that mean? That type of stuff. And then it's not too long. But once you get through that, then those selected from that will go to a trivia night. Mm-hmm. Trivia night will be held on a platform. I signed up for a thing to do the trivia. It's not Kahoot, but it's something else. But anyway, I get to preload all the questions in there, and then the first person to ring in the right answer gets more points, and everyone who gets the right answer gets a level of points and all that. But it keeps the top tier for the rounds, and then we're going to have the top 8 from trivia night go forward. And then that's where we hit the brackets. So I'm going to play this Whiskey Challenge video for you right quick. It's a teaser trailer. All right, so more info to come on that one. It's pretty exciting. We're going to have 4 sponsors for that. And we're going to each one of us is going to be given prizes to the first and second place winners on that. So not only will you get one top prize, you'll get four. For first prize from four different sponsors. So with that, my alarm went off. I'm going to go ahead and present this screen so we can see who gets the 7 entries.
Good luck, everyone.
Good luck. All right. Boom, Fulton. Look at Fulton.
Yeah.
Fulton said he's going to live stream some fireworks at 10 p.m. Eastern, if anyone's interested in that. Mr. Fulton Mraz on YouTube. All right, let me set this next one up. I am not going to go watch fireworks tonight.
No.
My wife gives the dogs like some kind of sedatives or something.
Yeah, they've got very good hearing.
All right, so the next one here that we are doing is this little pink number. Stars and Stripes is the name of this thing. It's a pretty long, not the longest, but it's a pretty long kind of thing. But it's blueberries, blueberry vodka. It does have absinthe in it, so if you don't like licorice, this may not be for you. Lemon juice could offset some of that licorice in there. But it and the simple syrup. So a dash of raspberry brandy, ginger beer, and a sugar cube. That's for garnish, and you can see the little sugar cube on top. So you can kind of imagine what that might taste like.
Is that to complement the absinthe, the sugar cube?
Probably because absinthe the way that if you have the dripper that goes down, you put the sugar cube in the spoon and then it drips in and it dissolves that and goes into the glass. Yeah.
It's like a wee ritual. I don't know, does it make a difference, man? But causes it to maybe the sugar to stay on the top.
Yeah. I get, well, that had simple syrup in it. So I think the sugar cube is just for looks, really.
Yeah.
Probably because of the absinthe in it. But I mean, my thing is I like licorice. So
I don't mind it. I don't mind licorice. I don't eat licorice like the stuff you buy. I wouldn't sit and chew on that, but I don't mind it through ouzo, say, or absinthe.
Oh man, absinthe. Waking up next to Gary Busey. Yeah,
Well,
I don't mind the licorice flavor. Absinthe has never done me well though. When I've tried it. I think if I only had one or two, it'd be fine. But it ends up that's what we're drinking, and
yeah,
it'll send you to the moon.
yep. I've tried it once. Czech import, 75%, and it was exported by a group of German students I knew, and there was about 12 of us drank it.
Man, this Sam Houston, I think that's a 15 AR batch, but it's really good. It's 108 proof, which is right in my wheelhouse. Yeah, 108 proof. I like the between 100 and 116 or so proof. That's really, I think that's where the best flavors come out on a lot of bourbon.
Right.
Hashtag what? Oh, did I not post the hashtag?
Oh, it's hashtag star.
I thought I posted it.
STAR.
No, I didn't. I didn't post it.
No.
Oh, I did, but I didn't hit enter.
There we go.
I knew I typed it or pasted it. I forgot to hit enter. Yeah. I think I hit shift. I think I tapped shift right below return, and it just didn't post.
We don't need to put it in again, do we?
No. They're in there. Yeah, I just wasn't in it. So Lori wasn't in it. Yeah, we're up to 18. So yeah, it's growing. Yeah, I went to paste it down there in the comments again, and it pasted. I already had hashtag star in there, and it went hashtag star, hashtag star. So I was like, oh crap. All right, thanks for keeping me on my toes and going strong here, guys. It takes a village to run this show.
Yeah.
Oh man. So what you got anything coming up interesting there, YKB?
I'll probably be in the shed pretty shortly,
Mm.
pasting up about 26 different handmade stickers I've got sitting there. A few
Yeah,
people on the shit list.
I think you and Mark both are fixing up a shed. Mark has that little pool house shed garage thing out behind his house, and that's what he's turning into his whiskey bar.
Yeah. If he's got the climate, man, it's bob on. That'd be great.
But he's handy. You know, he does a lot of that type of stuff. But he's insulating it. He's got an air conditioner in it now. I think he's going to run a hardwire out there for internet.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, he could just put another router out there or like a extender.
Mm-hmm.
And have Wi-Fi if he didn't want to plug in. But I mean, I plug directly in. I try to get all of the gigabits I can when I do this show.
Mm-hmm. The only small problem I've got is there's a communal driveway.
Mm-hmm.
I would have to either cable it up and over the height of a double-decker bus or tunnel it down about 2 or 3 feet.
Yeah.
Still a pain in the arse, but...
Well, the way I've done it before is if you get a little small PVC pipe,
yep.
You can run it through that and then pop it up. And even you don't have to go that deep with it because PVC is not, I mean, a bus is not going to flatten that thing.
Yeah. Yeah. I've got cable and everything sitting there for it. I would maybe just do an extension to the toilet, the outdoor toilet, and have an underground connector between the toilet, which is under shelter, and into the shed, which will be dry one day. Or waterproof, even. But everything you said there about Mark's shed, this is what I would like to do. Insulate it, internet it, and power it up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I have a little shed out there. I mean, what's funny is it has all the conduit in it, and it has like plugs on the wall, but there's no wire run to it. So the guy, he when he put the shed in before we bought the house, he intended on having it hot, but he never got around to running the wire to it. So I went out there with my skill saw and I tried to plug it in. I was like, what the hell's going on?
Very low voltage, this shed.
So I got to looking around the shed and I'm like, well, there's no wire run out here. So yeah, I just assumed, because there was conduit and wall plugs that they worked, but I made an ass out of you and me.
Even though I would only be running off a lamp, right, and a computer plug, that would be all I would be running. I would still need to set it up properly.
So Amber Crowley is here. She's the songstress from YouTube. Plays musics.
Go to channel for here. Nope.
Father Fortenberry is here. Gandy Road. Wow, I'm seeing some names that it's good to be on holiday, I guess. All righty, we are coming up on 7:40. I am going to share this screen and we are going to spin. If you missed this one, don't worry about it. There will be one coming right on its heels. But good luck, everybody, for 8 entries to the quarterly drawing.
Good luck, everybody.
Boom! Look at there. I just called his name out.
Fortenberry. Well done.
All right. Got that down. Now we will set the next one up, which will incidentally be worth 9 entries to the quarterly drawing.
I wonder if Kathy Bates is going to win this one because she's not won anything all night.
Well, this may only be worth 9 entries. I say only. That's pretty good. But it's the longest recipe. No, it's not. It's now. Where's the long one? Oh, it's the next one's a long one. Never mind. All right.
Oh wow.
This is a boozy root beer float. It's pretty much a root beer float with booze in it.
Mm-hmm.
It's got rum, but it's still vanilla ice cream, root beer. That's it. It's just
Fruit beer.
it just has rum in it. Has an ounce of rum in it. So that's pretty much if you know how to make a root beer float, you got it. Just put some rum in it.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. The next one is the longest. I had to. The recipe takes up both sides of the screen or the picture.
I do like root beer, and I've not drank root beer for probably 40 years ago.
Yeah, there's some good ones out there, and I know in Fort Worth Fort Worth. Gosh, I have to think about that because my dad lives not far from Fort Smith, Arkansas, but Fort Worth, Texas, and now I've got two forts to fort around with. But yeah, Fort Worth. They had a place down by the stockyards, which is tourist trap, but it's some good stuff down there. But they have a place that sells sassafras, which is close to root beer. It tastes, real close.
But with the KFC, I remember this. I went to London when I was a kid, 6 years old, and there was a KFC, and it was the real chicken, real spicy chicken, and the bottle, the plastic container of root beer, and that was also spicy.
Oh,
Because I hadn't tasted it. It was like ginger beer kind of stuff through it.
Oh yeah.
I thought it was Coca-Cola, with your eyes telling you it was Coca-Cola.
Right.
Drinking it and going.
Now, but they have I know Culver's has their own root beer thing, and it's a hamburger place. I think they're based out of Wisconsin or somewhere up north, and they have the fried cheese curds. They're really good, but they have root beer, and it's yeah, I like all the root beer. I like Mug.
I would have it. I'd hunt it down. If I seen it on the shelf, I would grab it. But you never see it. I've never seen it since.
Yeah, the one I just had, I didn't keep the bottle. I threw it away. Now I can't remember what brand it was, but it was one of those bougie brands of root beer, and it would come in a 4-pack that costs more than a 6-pack of anything else. And I made a root beer barbecue sauce, and I needed something with pure cane sugar. I couldn't, go with the corn syrup stuff. And this was made with pure cane sugar, and it was really good root beer. But I just don't drink. I mean, the most beverages I drink that are carbonated is Coors Light for the most part. I drink Lipton green tea with citrus, and I drink water a lot. And that's
I'll drink cordial through my water. Like orange barley, or is it lemon barley or orange squash? Just to give it a colour, not that to make it pure luminous orange, just a hint at the bottom, just to cover it, give it a good level. I don't take carbonated because it never quenches you.
Not right. It just swells your stomach out. This one.
Yeah.
All right. So if you haven't noticed, people are putting in BRBF. That's the hashtag. It's going to be worth 9 entries to the quarterly drawing. So if you're new and you're not used to this, put the hashtag in. And what's going on?
Teresa Laguera.
Oh, Teresa Laguera is here. And Dad says A&W is the best. I will say A&W at the A&W restaurant, old school, the one that's still shaped like a barrel. That was in Harding, Searcy, Arkansas, outside of Harding University down there. They had good freaking root beer on tap, and they would serve it in frozen mugs. It was fantastic. Yeah, and IBC is good too. Yeah, I like root beer if I'm every once in a while.
Sorry.
What I was going to say is if people aren't used to the show, if people are just joining in and haven't been here before, this is a giveaway show. Put the hashtags in, try to get your entries. If you're here at 8 p.m., which is in about 16 minutes, everybody gets 2 entries. All you have to do is, in any form or fashion, at that moment in time, is type "put me in" the chat, and you get those entries. You can also enter for sample giveaway, which I'm giving away 3 sample whiskeys, and your choice I'll tell you more about it in a minute. But you get 2 entries per every $1 on a super chat super sticker for those. Plus, you also get the same 2 entries to the halfway mark giveaway, which we give away a Nancy Fraley pick from Still Austin in Texas. It's a $90 bottle. And then you also get the same 2 entries to the regular quarterly drawing, where we give away a 24 note nosing kit, 3 sample bourbons, a Bourbon Bounty logoed whiskey glass, and a custom top right there that I can laser engrave with whatever you want on it. Not yet, William. We're almost there. We're almost there on the put me in. Oh, YKB. All right, we got you. And Bourbon Syndicate. All right. Got it. All right. So here we are. I'm going to go ahead and play that samples video one time, and then I'll make a slight further announcement on that. Of course, the Booker's is barrel proof, but so is that Larceny. I didn't put BP after the Larceny, but that is the A124 and the Rebecca's Creek, which I know you hear Mark and I talk about how unique and wonderful it is all the time. But if you want to swap, if you already have the Booker's, if you already have the Larceny A124, and you just want something different, I was drinking earlier J. Rieger's Kansas City whiskey, so I can swap any one of those out for you. It's also, I believe, in my opinion, as unique as the Rebecca's Creek, just different. So completely different, but as unique. So if you want a sample of that, I can send that to you as well. And there we are. So we are coming up on 47. We're going to spin 2 more times, and then we'll do the put me in. So.
Excellent. Lovely jubbly.
What's that?
What a bonanza hamper you've got on offer for giveaways. So when did you remember that? Everything you've got to...
Do you know how many times I've said that? Yeah, it kind of, I kind of go brain dead while I'm doing it, and it all just comes out. So
that's quite a handful, man. Quite a handful.
No, but we keep up with the financials. We keep up with everything. Every time we do an expenditure, we do whatever. I mark it in a spreadsheet. We track it down to the penny, and we try to give away what we bring in. We just try to expand the channel and keep going. So
it's working good. 28 million people in chat. Woo!
29 on the eyeball for now. We do have people from Facebook that can come in there as well, so it'll show up here for me on StreamYard because we're simulcasting to 2 Facebooks and 1 YouTube. So
sweet.
I'm probably going to have a little more of this Sam Houston because that was pretty good. I'm trying to keep count of how many I've had.
Well, I don't know. I wasn't counting for you, so I'm not a good referee.
This is number 4.
Okay. I would have said 3. But
you know what? You may be right. I may have. I believe you're right. This is number 3. I've got 2 more I can do. We're going to go with your number. Yeah. Jimmy's random content, blowing stuff up. Happy 4th. All right.
Kablamo.
All right. Got Jimmy down here. Yeah, he's got them grandkids. He's got to go blow stuff up and make them go, ooh.
Yeah.
For immediate disposal. Yeah, nah, it's good. Here's the bottle. It's empty now.
Polished.
Oh, there's the alarm going off. Okay, let's get this spin done. Good luck. All how many do we have here? All 22 for 9 entries to the quarterly drawing.
Ta-da.
Big Daddy H.
H. There it goes. Champion.
All right, we got that. Now, if it lands on repeat winners, we can have that. We got a few more of these to go here. I'm going to do one more now, and then we're going to do the other stuff coming up. And I have to get the wheel ready. So, all right, here we go. This is the long one. I had to really work to get all the stuff in here, but they're popsicles.
Oh, wow.
So they're red, white, and booze sickles. And I'm not going to go through all the stuff, but it has alcohol in it. And then, so yeah, you make the mixture. You put cherry vodka, black cherry juice. That's for that. Add 1.5 ounces of cherry bomb mixture in each. Da 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 da. Anyway, you do them in 3 different layers. They come out red, white, and blue, and they have booze in them. So there you go. If you want to go through all that trouble, you knock yourself out. But I'd rather do something easier.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you have to put like the red and freeze it, and then you pull it out and you put the white layer, freeze it, then pull it out and put the blue layer, and then put it back in.
Yep. That's
Yeah,
at least a day and a half.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you start the week before, and then if you have, you got to seal them off because if you have most freezers these days, almost 100% of them are defrost. You know, and those popsicles will sit there and shrink.
Yeah. And that's just one round. If somebody else wants another round, give me 3 days.
But if you don't have a defrosting freezer, then they're going to get furry.
Mm-hmm. Which is quite nice, I think. No, is that not quite Christmas?
Everything Spicy says this is BS. Yeah, it is, but it's our BS, so we love it. Yeah, heck of a lot of work. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. You could just and when we made like the hoochie punch, that's what we called it, hooch punch. Everybody would pour clear alcohol into a thing, and then we would do the pineapple juice and different fruit juices, and I would put the fruit juices in a bunt pan, put them in the freezer, and freeze a ring, and then put that in the punch bowl to keep it cold while it's in there, and then you can dip the ladle through the middle of the ring and get some punch.
Snazzy.
Yeah, getting drunk with extra steps. Yeah. Groovy Ahoy is in the house. But I hope everybody's having a good 4th of July. I hear the fireworks popping outside. Even if I go out there, though, I can't see them. Trees around here are way too big and full of leaves. In the winter, they shoot fireworks off around Christmas or New Year's. And I can go out there in the winter and I can see the fireworks through the trees. But once the leaves hit, no good.
Okay. Just cutting my sound out there because it's noisy.
Okay. Well, you have noise reduction on, so that helps. It tries to hone in on your voice only.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Mark had airplanes flying over when he lived at the other house, and you could hear them, and then they would fade out as they were going overhead because he would say something, and it would totally cancel out the that sound.
So every now and then you'll get a motorbike going by here at high speed. Most likely Kathy.
Legs sticking out on each side, spurs on her boots.
Yeah, perfect timing.
Yep. All right. Well, we are now. What's going to happen here in just a few minutes is I'm going to spin for this one, and
Yep.
then what I'm going to do is set up the next one, but we're not going to spin it yet, or not going to post it yet. We're going to do the other part, and then so be ready, guys, to type that. Put me in there. I got to put Y. So here's what happens. I put YKB. I put the host down over here on put me in. You're already there. Lori's also already there. And then after that, it's whoever types it in. That's who I get. The put me in will last until the end of the show, but there's going to be a dedicated time where I'm really looking for it. So if you don't get it in during that time, please put it in all caps or something, get our attention and help us to see that. But yeah, it goes till 8:30 Eastern time on the put me in. I'm slacking off on the water, man. I'm usually finished with a whole bottle of water by now. Got to stay hydrated.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Old Raleigh Batch 11. Yeah. Put me in. Yep. Not yet. Don't type the put me ins yet. It's coming up at at the hour, top of the hour, guys. Jumping the gun on me here. I can't start writing them down yet. But if we're that eager, I can go ahead and spin this thing and we can get this thing going. So, because I do have to get the wheel ready. So, let me go ahead and we're going to spin this thing a little early, just a little bit.
Good luck.
Good luck, everybody. This is worth 10, count them, 10 entries to the quarterly drawing. Boom! Look at Phil jump in there. All right, we got it. We got it. 10 entries, just like that. Now I'm going to set the next one up, but I'm not going to post it yet. Hashtag. All right, I've got it ready. I have it copied. Then I'm going to come over here.
Got spicy. Mm-hmm.
All right, start. Put me in now. Type put me in the chat. All right, I got rigger.
I'm going to try and find a background to show you something that I did earlier for Big Daddy H. Try that. Oh, I've not picked it up yet. Hang on. Save as IGH. StreamYard. Add. VGH. Open. Perfect.
Dogs are out there barking at the fireworks.
Good. Protecting the world.
Oh, wow. There you go.
That's only some of it. I put more. What's my stupid face on that? Get out of the way. I put more white writing on it with Big Daddy's name on it. It's just a snifter.
Yeah, when you get the video, if you race it and get the video out, I'll send him the link to it.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing like watching your car go around the track. Okay, I'll do that. I'll just read.
Play the video.
No, I was reading somebody's put me in so far, so incredibly far you can't handle it. You know how I put these abbreviations. You know I don't type everybody's name down. Um, I don't type the whole name, or I don't write the whole name down. Oh, Whiskey Nature's like Whiskey Nat, and sometimes it just is funny. I know who it is. All right. Oh, we had a better turnout than I thought we were going to have.
Yeah, that's good. Means everyone's eating their meal probably and sitting back chilling.
Yeah. Waiting on it to get dark. It's not quite all the way dark. Well, it won't get dark. It won't be all the way dark till for another hour.
I just went by 1 o'clock in the morning, so. But you at 8?
All right. I am caught up on this. So I'm going to read these names off. If I do not read your name, it's highly possible I could have missed somebody. So if I miss your name, please put me in the chat one more time. But I have YKB, Lori, Rigger Wonka, Big Daddy H, John Crans, Gawani Ostinaco, Bourbon Syndicate, Chip. Is that Adlet? Adlet? AYDLETTE. Gandy Road, Everything Spicy, Sugar Kitty, Cody O, Whiskey Nature, Peter White, Kathy Bates, Taylor Boone, Bourbon Hunter, Shoe Man Fu, and William Hall. If I did not call your name out, there's Jerry J. I got you, Jerry. All right, and I have Jerry J. But other than that, if I did not call your name out, please put me in the chat one more time. Now, oh, Idlet. Okay. Got it. Thank you. I am going to get the wheel ready for here in a little bit and get these entries down here. I got to get the numbers down here first. There we go. Now then.
Yeah, I'll send you the link of that video. There's a video of that picture I showed, and there's another video where I've continued attaching decals on the car.
Oh, okay.
And I race it as well. Take it around the track. It's a gnarly bugger. The SS Camaro. Hard to drive.
There we go.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to make it my ambition before the end of the year to get my eyes tested before I do any more damage. I don't believe in laser treatment. I would never do that. But I definitely get a nice pair of glasses so I can see things up close again.
Yeah, it does help to be able to see.
Mm-hmm. I can see into the distance perfect. He said as he walked into a lamppost. Dong. Gavani, I need to get his name on the shit list. You need to remind me, Kathy, to write Gavani Ostentatious. Osteneco. Gavani Osteneco. Ostenaco. Yep, that's getting written down on a piece of paper. That's the next. It'll be like wallpaper we're putting up. I'm going to get a packet of wallpaper paste and put these things up properly. And hopefully no snails come in and start eating them. These things happen. The downside of having a shed is outside. It's not the same as getting an extension.
Oops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I almost messed one up. It was yours, by the way. I almost messed yours up, but I got it.
That's okay. I'm just happy to be here. You got the dang.
Almost there.
Yep. Yeah. So maybe I'll be getting into the shed and I'll do a bit of stamping on the walls. You'll see that. That'll be an update next month. You done? You dusted?
The wheel is good.
Woohoo.
And now we're ready to get into this one. This is
Big buns.
Oops. You know what? I got to go recopy the thing. Well, I can just type it. Hashtag big buns BBNS. And it is a big batch Negroni Spagliato.
Wow.
Sweet vermouth Campari. So we've already seen one with sweet vermouth and Campari.
Yeah.
But this has assorted seasonal fruit and Prosecco and garnished with grated cinnamon.
Prosecco. Very nice.
Yep.
A big bowl, a big punch bowl at the side.
Yeah, a little fruity, winey little thing. Yeah. So there we go. Little red wine fruit. It sounds like a sangria type thing, you know.
Yeah. I've tasted Prosecco. Lambrini is another one to get here.
Yeah.
It's really cheap, plonk. But my sister made one. She made one wine herself, pea pods and nettle, and it tasted just like Prosecco. And it blew your head off.
Dang. Mm-hmm. Well, and I think that sounds kind of like a cross between like a sangria and like a mulled wine, but it's not cooked, so you're not getting the as many spices out of it.
Yeah, I've tasted mulled wine, but I've never drank it on a cold day. Tastes maximum benefit. It's meant to be drunk.
I'm not a big fan of like heated alcohol drinks. It's just you have to be so careful not to get rid of all the alcohol out of it.
Mm-hmm. Well, my uncle was a professional drinker because he worked in Saudi, and when he left Saudi, he came back to Scotland and drank, and went back to the dry state. But he used to come back and have bowls, big Pyrex clear bowls full of raisins, sultanas, grapes, and everything, and all the alcohol flung in it. Just everything, anything. And he would feed spoonfuls of it to like the fucking his nieces and nephews, and we were all like 12 years old. He's like, come and get a taste of this, and it'd be pure alcohol.
I just got tired of figs. I can tell you that. I mean, they have some good figs, but you eat too many of them, and you're like, ugh, figs.
They're kind of, I don't know, a laxative.
Oh yeah, they're that. Yeah. That and dates.
Yeah.
Almost any fruit, if you sit there and eat like a big bunch of grapes, it'll do the same thing to you. But sometimes that meteor, what I call meteor fruit, like a date is like a thicker meteor fruit in there. Grapes kind of like, orange has got the other little
Yeah, it's got
You
more of
know,
like a texture in it
yeah.
inside. I discovered that strawberries had that power. I was delivering fruit and the pallets had fell over and the melons and the strawberries fell over the back of the flatbed
Mhm.
inside the curtain cider. So I had to make my best and try and repair most of the undamaged fruit. But I went through loads of strawberries, man. I came out red.
Mm.
My face was red and everything. And the next day I was fucking very good at going to the toilet.
Yeah, that coffee and Bailey's. I've got this. Well, I don't have it now. I gave it to mom when I went to visit, but I can get more of it. That bourbon cream from. I like the bourbon cream. It's a Buffalo Trace bourbon cream. I like it better than Bailey's.
Uh, I do like my Baileys. That's delicious.
I like both. Don't get me wrong, but I think
I've,
the bourbon cream's better.
I've seen the bourbon cream, but I've never tried that. I've seen that actually. That's available here.
Not sure.
It definitely is. I've seen it. I've just never tried it. I've never thought about what it was.
Yeah, it's a black bottle, and it
Yeah, that's why I can't see the the Bailey's thing in it. If I knew that was the same as Bailey's, I'd be
it's close. It's
yeah,
real close, but it's yeah. But it has Buffalo Trace bourbon in it. But it's like lower alcohol.
yeah. It's not all about the alcohol.
No, but that bourbon cream is really good. But if you put it like if it, I tried it in this glass, and it took me 3 days to clean this damn glass because it coats the inside like paint. It didn't take that long, but I had to run really hot water in it, and I had to
Yeah.
scrub it out.
Mm-hmm.
No, and it's not that expensive. They're usually around $20 or something.
Yeah, I might treat myself with that. Maybe I only get spirits at Christmas and my birthday, so it's like June or December. I get a spirit in. I might
Yeah.
ask for that.
Now I was just thinking because somebody said that was Chip Adlet said the hot apple cider with the Laird's Applejack and then coffee and Bailey's. I went with this um, person from New York that is of Irish descent, and we were flying and we went to the airport and we got an Irish coffee. And I couldn't taste anything but coffee. And then we were going to get on the plane, and I was like, "Woo, I can feel that." So it had Irish whiskey in it, along with some cream and everything else.
Mm-hmm. Well covered. Yeah. I thought you were going to have a burp and you would have tasted the whiskey coming back up if you'd
Yeah, boy, it
repeat.
sure did set my mood right, though.
Mm-hmm. Well,
But it was in the morning, and we had a cup of coffee, and I normally don't drink that early, but
excuse me. Is it a thing, do you think, if you've had a drink, say you're sat in a bar in the airport and you have a couple, right? You're not drunk, but you've had a couple and you jump on the airplane and you get pressurised. Do you think that heightens your drink? Your alcohol levels, does it not squeeze you and make you drunker as you're up in the plane?
I suppose, yeah, it could pressurize your blood. But
I'm sure.
yeah,
I think I got very drunk quick on a flight from Amsterdam back to Glasgow. And all I had was 2 Glenmorangies and 2 Heinekens.
oh yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I just like getting those little airplane bottles, but they don't hardly have anything good. Like they have Jack Daniels, Jim Beam, and a lot of times that's either that or they have a little Maker's Mark or something. But
Mm-hmm.
they really don't have anything special on most of those flights, and they all cost like $7 or $8 for that teeny little bottle.
Yeah. That's about twice the price I would pay in the shop. I was looking at them today, like three quid for a tiny miniature.
Yeah, that woman, she said there was one though. They had they had Johnny Walker, which I'm not a big fan, but they had the blue in the tiny bottle, and I was like, yeah, let me try that. And it was like, I don't know, it was expensive, but it wasn't that expensive. It wasn't like buying a whole bottle of Johnny Walker Blue, you know. But I was like, yeah, let me have a couple of bottles of that. She gave them to me. She's like, what, do you want some Coke? And I said, no, hell no. I said, she want any ice? Or she put ice in my cup and handed it to me. I said, can you dump this ice back out? And she goes, "You don't want ice?" And I said, "No, I want to actually taste this stuff." You know,
For what little I've got. I
yeah,
fucking
for what
taste
little I've got, yeah, I just poured both of them in there, and I sat there and sipped on it, but it was okay. I don't see the big hoopty woo, but I was drinking it out of a those little plastic cups you get that are about this big and they flare open at the top. So it wasn't like I was really getting to nose it or anything. All right, here's the alarm going off. We got a
Yeah, yeah.
spin.
Mm-hmm.
All
Spin,
right.
spin, says the Queen.
Oops, wrong button. All right, here we go. Good luck, everybody. This is worth 11 entries to the quarterly drawing. The wheel is good unless someone else decides they want to get in on this entry. Taylor Boone, is that a plus? That's a plus. Plus 11. It goes to 11. So we're going to draw again.
Dun, 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 dun.
You ever watch that movie, This is Spinal Tap?
Yeah.
Yeah, it goes to 11. Bourbon
Wow.
Syndicate.
Wow. How about these go to 11, mate?
Mm-hmm. He's like, yeah, but all the way up is all the way. He said, yeah, but these go to 11.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. If that's the tying, that's the top of the spoof movies ever.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, 2 more of these, and then we'll do the sample giveaway. These last 2 are going to come quick, so here we go. I'm already posting it, making sure. This is called a firecracker.
Fire.
And you can serve it in whatever glass you want, but it's 2.5-inch cubed watermelon chunks, 1.5 ounces of aged rum, a half ounce of triple sec, a half ounce of lime juice. This is actually sounding pretty good. A half ounce of simple syrup, 1/6 teaspoon of cayenne pepper. That's the cracker part, I guess, or the fire part of the cracker. Garnish with a lime wedge. It actually sounds like a watermelon margarita, but it has rum in it instead of tequila or something.
That sounds really refreshing. As soon as you got past the halfway through it, I was like, I'll have one of them in a pint glass.
Yeah. Can I have a little flour on top? Kathy's gifting memberships down there. You got one, YKB.
Oh, thanks very much. Katie Bates. Oh, sweet. View your gift.
All right. Yeah, we're gonna spin this one here in about 3 minutes. So if you're gonna get that hashtag in, hurry. Because it's worth 12 entries.
Wow.
Well, it's been fun tonight. Thank you so much for stepping in and helping keep the show
You're a fantastic host. You've made me feel very relaxed and comfortable. Thanks.
Awesome. Cheers. I am about out of bourbon, and I don't want to pour another one either because I'm going to go to a Coors Light to rehydrate after this.
Very responsible.
Yeah. Evan, I don't have to work till Monday either, but I am smoking a pork shoulder tomorrow. So I have to get up at least early enough to do that. So I can't set up till 2, but I can set up till mids.
Prep it up. If you don't prep, you fail. If you fail, you prepare. If you fail, you prepare.
But I did season. I mean, it's in there in a pan. I mean, it's ready to go. All I have to do is crank the Traeger up and get the pellets going and get it hot. And then set it on there and close the lid and come back about 4 to 4.5 hours later and
reap the benefits.
Well, then I have to bring it inside. And I like I said, I don't like burning up pellets if I'm going to cover it and it's just going to steam inside the cover. I don't want to smoke tinfoil. I don't want to waste my pellets. So I bring it inside and do it in the regular oven.
Yep. For what more it's going to soak in during that last bit.
Oh yeah. Well, you put what it is. You smoke it and then you put it in a pan. I use those little disposable metal tinfoil pans, and you take it from the smoker, put it in there, and then you put about a cup and a half of apple juice in there with it. Seal it with tinfoil around the top,
No, it
and then
steams
put
up.
it. Yeah, and so you smoke it at 220, and then you finish cooking it at 220, and it's probed, and you want it to be up around 200, 205 is where you want, between 200 and 205 on the internal temperature with the probe. And then you pull it out, and then you have to take it out of the pan. You take all of the juice, the apple juice, and the pork drippings and everything, and you put that in a fat separator, and then the fat will go to the top, and the just juice at the bottom,
Aye.
and then you shred.
Everybody in chat's like Homer Simpson right now, like that, going, "Oh."
Yeah,
But, yeah, sorry, go on. Nearly done. It's just
yeah, no room in the
stuck.
oven. Yeah, I got you. Yeah, for one, like I said, Taylor, I would do it if if I didn't have room. But we have a big wall oven. I mean, you can fit a lot, but yeah, just for one or two, yeah, I do that. But hell, that thing will feed me for 2 weeks. I mean, I don't know but if I had like 30 people coming over, 35 or whatever,
You could demolish it tonight. But it's good eating for the next couple of weeks.
shite list. Yeah. All right, we're about to spin this thing. Here we go. We're on fire. Good luck, everybody. 12 entries to the quarterly drawing.
Good luck.
Good luck. Jerry J.
Jerry J in there.
All right, we got that down. We have one more to go. Let the confetti die down. All right, one more. This is the bomb. This drink is called a bomb sickle. It is not a sickle, but it reminds you of a bomb sickle. But it's just, you got to put the red down at the bottom and slowly pour the blue on top. But anyway, there you go.
Uh-huh.
Grenadine, citron vodka. There's the blue mix and it tells all about it. And that goes on top. So the grenadine and vodka go in the bottom. And then you put the blue mix on top. And of course, try not to let it mix. And there you go.
That looks good enough to walk about with.
Yeah, the only thing about drinks like that where you got, I mean, when you turn it up, they're going to mix as soon as you start drinking.
Yeah.
They look pretty on the table.
Yeah.
I'll tell you though, a Guinness, I've done like Bass Ale or Smittix, like a blacksmith where you do the Guinness on top and you have the little beer at the bottom.
Yeah.
If you're not rough with that glass, they'll stay separated pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah.
I just don't like screwing up my Guinness.
No, that's nice. I had a bottle of Guinness for my Father's Day a couple of months ago, I think it was. And it was a real genuine bottle.
Oh,
and
yeah.
It was perfect. It was just delicious.
Yeah, we can't get it here. Like, we have the activator cans. They had to stop putting the activators in the bottles because they would come, especially overseas, because they would blow up in shipping is what was happening on the boats and stuff coming over. And but they can still do it in the pint aluminum cans. But I love it when you pop them and it goes bloop, 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 bloop. Mm-hmm. Oh, hi, Abel.
How you doing, Abels? Union, Twinkie Union.
Carl said I'm half hammered. Well, yeah, I'm about just over a third hammered. That's about all.
I'm approaching tipsy. Not even near it, actually. It's a good thing with a bit gross. If that was 4 Red Stripe, I'd be cross-eyed. Struggling to see. Truth be told.
Well, it's 8:24. I know it's coming quick, but I'm going to go ahead and share the screen. These last ones always come faster. We have 20 entries. Good luck, everybody. This is worth 14
Ooh,
entries.
brace yourself.
So if we start having repeat winners, then people are going to get. Oh, Taylor Boone.
There you go. You
Plus.
said.
Wow, Taylor Boone is killing it tonight.
That's 3.
That's 3. It was 5, 11, and 14. Cool.
Wow.
All right.
Nailing it. Who's next on the show to be repeated?
There's
Maybe
my alarm going off.
it is
And Kathy.
Kathy.
That's her first one of the night.
She does win sometimes.
So we are going to let her confetti die down. I don't know why. I'm already on the shit list. So, and we'll get rid of that. And now it is time to do the sample entry or the sample spin. So it's time.
Just perfect timing of my last cigar.
Shuffle. And might as well go shuffle. There we go. We got it all mixed up, but I can still read the names on there. Hope y'all can too. So you can root for yourself as this thing spins. We have 164 entries on this thing. Good luck.
And it is
John Kranz. John Kranz.
Well done. Congratulations.
All right, John. I got to write this down. Kranz. Okay. If I don't write it down, it didn't happen.
Yep, it's gone into the ether.
All right, John Kranz, if you will send an email to this right here, this Bourbon Bounty 2019, scrolling across the bottom of the screen right there, at gmail.com. I know that says quarterly drawing, but I'm putting up the scroller I have. So there it is. But send me an email to bourbonbounty2019 at gmail.com saying, this is John Kranz and I won the samples. And then we'll work out what you want. Like I said, there were some options there. So, all righty. And we are now about to hit the 2-minute warning here. You didn't add my membership entries. Your membership entries. That goes to the quarterly drawing, Kathy. I always add membership entries. It's getting harder and harder, too. I have to start on that when it's time for the quarterly drawing, which the next one's in September. I have to start like a couple of weeks before getting that stuff in there. That's not a small task. I have to download the spreadsheets and look and see how long someone's been a member. Because if someone just joined, but if they're like 1 point something months, then they get a third of the entries for that quarter. So there's the 2-minute warning. But no, it's a labor of love, put it that way. So we do it all for y'all. And I know Cody O. If Cody O is still here, Cody O just got a nosing kit that was supposed to go to Kathy Bates, and Kathy Bates so generously gave it to Cody O. And I have talked to Cody since he got the nosing kit, and hopefully everything's still
Cody's
going.
A great supporter of Kathy's channel.
Oh yeah. And I'm going to set up a time with Cody, and we're going to he wanted to do the virtual private tasting. So we are going to, and I say virtual private. He may want to do it public. I don't know. We'll see. But if he does, we may set up a little stream or something to go live and do the tasting or do the nosing kit. And that way people can see it in action and you can see us walking through it. So, but guys, with that, we're down to just about a minute left here. Hope everybody, if you're going to shoot fireworks, please stay safe and keep all your fingers, and that way you can keep chatting in the chat and all of that type of good stuff. But enjoy the 4th. I know I'm on a 4-day here because the 4th was on a Thursday. They just made Friday a holiday too. So we're day 1 of a 4-day.
Just think though,
They
just think,
survived it personally.
happy Independence Day, right? But just think, if he hadn't declared independence, you would all have been speaking English right now.
Yeah, see, we have a co-host on Independence Day who could give a rat's butt about
Nah, I could actually, I'm all for it. I really believe in independence. You know,
Whiskey Nature for President 2024. Okay, go vote. All right, right. It's a write-in. Yeah, secondary prices. That's right, man. Yeah, it's called. See, when people do it with tickets, it's called scalping. You know, why can't we have something against all this jacked up price? But guys, it's 8:30. We're going to talk to you later. Hope y'all had fun. See you next week, and keep bourboning on.
yeah.